Though that is obviously a bonus feature of the human microphone. Say unto others as you would have them say unto you, only way louder. We all know, or at least sense, the world is upside down. We act as if there is no end to what is actually finite. Fossil fuels and the atmospheric space to absorb their emissions. And we act as if there are strict and immovable limits to what is actually bountiful. Financial resources to build the kind of society we need. The task of our time is to turn this around, to challenge this false scarcity, to insist that we can afford to build an inclusive society, while at the same time respect the limits to what the earth can take. What climate change means is that we have to do this on a deadline.
Yes.
This time, our movement cannot get distracted, divided, burn out, or swept away by events. This time, we have to succeed.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about regulating the banks and increasing taxes on the rich, though that's important too. I'm talking about changing the underlying values that govern our society. That is hard to fit into a single media-friendly demand, and it's also hard to figure out how to do it, but it is no less urgent for it being difficult. And that is what I see happening in this square, in the way that you are feeding each other, and keeping each other warm, and sharing information freely, providing health care, and meditation classes, and empowerment training. Yet my favorite sign here says, I care about you.
Yes.
In a society where we are taught to avoid each other's gaze, to say, let them die, that is a deeply radical statement. We have picked a fight with the most powerful economic and political forces on the planet. That's frightening. And as this movement grows from strength to strength, it will only get more frightening.
Yes.
Always be aware that there will be temptation to shift to smaller targets, like, say, the person sitting next to you. After all, that battle is easier to win. Don't give in to temptation. I'm not saying let's not call each other out on shit, but this time, let's work side by side. Let's treat this beautiful movement as if it is the most important thing in the world, because it is. It really